All right. Wealthy rising. Welcome to class. Appreciate everybody for being here. Appreciate everybody for their support so far. So it's a new year, and we're gonna start it off with the class. All right. Matter of fact, let's start here. For those who are on Twitter, know me from Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Here or not, or want to. Here's my Twitter. You can check me out, Block Cycle Labs. I'll get into that in a second. But here is my Twitter account so that you can keep up with me. Or you can go to my Twitter or my Facebook and you can click my links, link tree, all my links, same thing. Right. And then I'll have some more videos. I'm going to redo this year, but you still get access to the information, content, contacts on here. All right. So I'll put this in the description as well. So you guys can check me out if you aren't familiar with me. That's that. Twitter. Okay, Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, you use Facebook. We have a Facebook group called the Wealth Class, right? Where basically we share information. This is free information on how to become your own bank. If you actually want to get into the classroom, get into the nitty gritty, you need somebody to hold your hand, actually show you what's going on. Come in here, myself or someone else in the class will be able to help you. All right. That's what we have on Facebook. We have a whole Facebook group, and then obviously you can go to my page. Just okay. Bam. My page on Facebook. And again, links. Okay. So that's how you can contact me. The easiest way to contact me right now would be you don't have my number, Facebook, Twitter. I'm gonna drop my Calendly link in the description as well. Basically, just contact me when you're ready. We get to work. All right. So that's the Facebook. Wealth Class 1. All right. So this is a new year. So I might have some new people watching this video. So Wealth Class 1. And just for the record, right, before we even get too deep into the video, before you waste your time, if you're not interested or not prepared to invest in yourself, it's $500 for class. The only way that you get a discount on new classes is if you're already a part of one of my classes. So to start class for 2024, each of these classes are $500 each. All right. So if you're already familiar with crypto, certain areas, or you want to learn more about a different area, this is why we had different classes. Okay. So just going over Wealth Class 1, and classes open back up on this Friday on the 5th. So whenever you're watching this video, classes opens on the 5th, Wealth Class 5. All of these are open now. So if someone wants to join Wealth Class 1 through 4 right now, you can. If you're advanced enough and you want to get into the information that's coming in Wealth Class 5, just contact me. We go over it. You're ready. We do it. But just to save everybody some time. So it's $500 to get this information. And I'm actually about to show you how to do this. So let's just go. Wealth Class 1, just real quick. It's about introduction to decentralized finance. I'll teach you more about Web3, crypto, blockchain, how cryptocurrency works, the ins and outs, the goods, the bads. Trading, for my people that do Forex, trade futures. I teach you a little bit of a different strategy, different perspective on how I look at the market. Okay, Wealth Class 1, they all usually set up the same. You have class resources, then you get a checklist, then you basically get a breakdown of the information that's inside of that class. All right, this is what it looks like. This is what you will be paying $500 for. It's a one-time fee. Once you have access, you are unlimited access, study at your own pace. No personal information is required. No minimums to start. You get same day results. All right. That's Wealth Class 1. Wealth Class 2 focuses on tokenomics. Tokenomics is basically understanding different assets, understanding different projects. So if you've heard of Bitcoin before, tokenomics will help you understand what it is and what it does. And the same thing goes for all of these. Once you start studying the tokenomics, It'll tell you what it is, what it does, who made it, why you should be interested in it, and then you go from there and you do your own research. And this is coinmarketcap.com. For everybody that's already in class, you should already have a watch list made, and you should have already starred or favorite the coins that you like or that you have inside of your wallet. All right, so this is wealth class 2. Also, we go over private banking. Folks Finance is the private banking. We teach people how to be their own bank. You don't need Chase or BOA or credit unions. You don't need any of them to take your money and leverage it and give you nothing. You can compound your own money, compound interest. You can compound your own money 24/7. So this is the platform that I personally use on a regular basis. Instead of using Chase and BOA, I use Folks Finance to manage my funds, right? And and there's some other things, but this is one of the primary tools that I use. So Folks Finance, let's go to the main page. Bam. So Folks Finance gives you several options. One, you can deposit. You can create your own loans. And you can actually set up something called lending pools. So let's go to deposits first. Well, you know what? Let me use a fresh account. Show you guys how simple this is, because like I said, might have some new people using this. So you want to download your Web3 wallet if you haven't, right? If you're watching this video, you download your Web3 wallet and you connect it to Folks Finance. This is how this works. You download Para Algo wallet. Once you download it, you're gonna come here. You're gonna click Connect Wallet on Folks Finance. Then you're gonna scan the wallet. So there is a scanner for QR codes inside of the wallet, top of the screen, middle of the screen. You're gonna scan that QR code, and then it's gonna take you to your brand new account. All right. So let's just look at this. You are getting 9% on your dollars. Let's just keep it simple. If you deposit your dollars into this private bank, you're getting 9% on your money, compound interest. All right. And I'm going to show you with an empty account so you can just follow along, because I know I got some new people still playing catch up. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to send, how much I'm going to send? I'm going to send $100. Do I have $100 here? Yeah. Let's do that. All right. So I'm going to send some money over to this new wallet that I connected. And this is Algorand. So transactions move very fast. I just sent some USDC here. Give it like a few seconds, and then should I refresh it or let it pop? Okay, well, it just left this wallet. Let's refresh it. And this is what you would do basically: download your wallet, then go to Folks Finance, and you're ready to go. This is why I tell people this is same day results. No personal information is required to set up a Folks Finance, no minimums to start setting up your Folks Finance, and it's same day results. All right, there's the $100. Loans, right? This is the next part. So with the loans, you can create your own loan, right? New, create loan, make it general, keep it simple. And now you have created a loan just like a bank, right? Just like that easy. Now you've created a loan. So what I teach people is how to make money when the market is going up and when the market is going down. So right now, let's take a look at Algorand on the chart. And people always ask me, why do I like Algorand so much? And I seen a tweet today that gave a good example. Alan Turing created something that helped change the world. And then Silvio McCallie, the one who created Algorand, he won the Turing Award for cryptography, right? And just in case don't nobody know what crypto or cryptography means, it basically means secret language writing. That's the way to look at it. Secret language writing, computer coding and programming. This is the technology that we're dealing with. Most people are only looking at the dollars and the money. I want you to focus on the technology. That's what's important here. All right, let's do a little year recap on Algorand while we on here. So it's 2024. We went through a crazy year, but you know, I love Algorand. I love this technology. I love what it's been able to allow me to do. So I'm holding on strong. Just like people who are diehard Apple, you know, investors or real estate investors, you know, you like what you like. And look what I like. So top of the year last year, we were at 21 cents. And now we're sitting at 23 cents. And I've held it through all of this. Through all of this, I've held. So what I want to highlight is everyone that's been in my class has been able to learn how to make money all the way down here and all the way back up here. So we got the profits on the way down, we made profits. And then on the way up, we made profits. These are facts. This is in the books on the record. You can check my other videos. All right. So right now, Algorand's 23 cents. We're waiting on this thing to go and shoot up. It's at 80% circulation. So 80% of this asset is already out in the world. There are only going to be 10 billion units, 10 billion assets. So you just got to watch these numbers. This is a part of the tokenomics, knowing the supply, knowing the circulation, knowing the value and market cap. These are the things that we go over in class for Wealth Class 2 specifically. All right, so this is how you do your private banking. When the market is going up and when the market is going down, you create a loan to take that position. So this is the downtrend loan, all right? And on the downtrend loan, you can get a 70% LTV, 72 really, but 70%. So if you put in $100, $10, 1,000, you can pull 72% out same day, right away. As soon as you put your money in here, you can take your money right back out. You can borrow against your assets. Let's take a close look. We got $100 earning 10%. It's compounding. I usually say around every 4 or 5 seconds, this is going to be compounding. And you're earning 10% on your money, way more than a bank will ever give you. And you can see it in real time. Okay, so this is the loan that we created, the downtrend loan. We created this so that we can get paid when the market is dropping. So as long as the market is dropping, we can leverage this loan. Right now, all we do is provide collateral, and then we're earning 10% on our collateral. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. This is where it gets spicy. So we know that we have $100 in collateral inside of the loan. So the loan is worth $100. So we're going to borrow $72 from the loan. This is what private banking looks like. I wanted to make sure that I stress this because this is the bread and butter of the class. So we put in $100 and then we just took out $72. Remember, I had $3 here. It took out 72. Bam. Now it's in my wallet. It went back to my Para wallet. Every time you borrow, the money will go back to your Para wallet. Okay. The liquidation margin is very important. Every time it's over 10%, you can borrow more. Whenever it goes over 10%, you can borrow more and more. So like right now, I can borrow another penny against my $100 and it'll keep growing. So what I like to do, I like to actually take the money that I borrowed, the $72, and add it to the 100, right? So then I'll have 172. So let's do that. Let's take the $72 that we had and add it to the loan. So now our collateral is going to grow automatically to $172. So now we put in 100, we borrowed 72, and now we have 172. And in fact, our loan, this is the downtrend, has actually lost value. It was $72. Now it is $71.96. This is the benefit of the downtrend loan. When the market is dropping, you will make money because you will discharge your debt. You will lose debt. You will owe less. This is what's important about the downtrend loan. This is what's important about being in a bear market too. So when the market is dropping, you borrowed the asset. So it's losing value, which means the 71 will go to 70, go to 60, go to 50, and you'll be able to borrow more. So as you know, I added $72. So off the $72 that I borrowed added, I can borrow again right now. I could borrow another $50. Okay. And then you rinse and repeat that process. Add that 50. Now you got $200. You basically doubled your money. Okay. That's the downtrend loan. Make sure you got that downtrend loan. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reduce the collateral. This is how you take the money out. You can only borrow or reduce when the liquidation margin is over 10%. You can only borrow or reduce when the liquidation margin is over 10%. Okay, use another asset. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to repay my loan. And remember, I borrowed $72. So I actually made money because now I owe less. Look, now it's at 71.86. This is the benefit of the downtrend. I owe less money. So while I'm doing this live for class, I'm literally just profited because now I owe less money. So when I repay the loan, it's like automatically refinancing at a lower repayment. And bam, so I repaid the loan off. The liquidation margin goes back to 100%. And now I will reduce the rest of my collateral and clear out the loan. And that's how you do the downtrend loan. Okay, close that out. The uptrend loan. This is what you really, really want to know because the bull run is coming. The bull run is coming, and you want to be able to buy in low and ride it up because you have the loan. You made the money on the way down. Now it's time to make the money on the way up. So here we go. You're going to add Algorand as collateral to the uptrend. You're going to add Algorand. So now we're going to take that $100 and we're going to add it to the uptrend collateral. And we'll have $100 here. All right. And it's less than 100 because of the fees. But basically it's $100, right? Off of $100, you'll be able to borrow 58%. So you can borrow 58% on the uptrend. And the way you do the uptrend, you have Algorand as collateral because when the market goes up, you want your collateral to appreciate in real time right now. Okay. And the APY will increase over time. Right now it's low because it's the governance period. We'll go over governance inside of class later. So you've put in 99, you borrow 58. So now that 58 is inside of the Peril wallet. You can leverage it, you can spend it, whatever. Anything over 10%, you can keep borrowing more dollars, more cash, because this is becoming more valuable. You can borrow against it. Instead of withdrawing the money, though, you can add it to collateral. So just like we did last time, we're going to add that 58 that we borrowed back to the collateral. So that $100 that we just put in, now it's going to turn into what? 140, 158, 157. Yep, 156. And if we wanted to, we could borrow again because we now have a liquidation over 10%, which means we have equity. The liquidation is the equity in the account. So when the market is going up, your uptrend loan will pay. When the market is going down, your downtrend loan will pay. So I'm going to reduce this, take this collateral out of the loan, And I just wanted to give a quick walkthrough of what Wealth Class 2 actually held. That was one of my best classes, like, getting better at folks' finance and then teaching people how to do this. I taught a lot of people how to do the private banking. So I'm proud of the Wealth Class 2. Okay, so I'm going to redo this. Wealth Class 3. Wealth Class 3 focuses on liquidity pools and NFTs, right? And remember, liquidity pools are how you get paid off of other people's money. Every time somebody else makes a transaction, you get paid. That is the importance of a liquidity pool. Okay, so you guys got to see the example of the private banking. Okay, and then I'm going to show you one of my accounts real quick, just as an example of like how to really, really get wild with this and make some cash. All right, so now this is my account, and it's a little more advanced than what people are used to. But as you can see, I have a collateral of 4,300 and a borrow of 2,700, 2,800 basically. So you can look at this one way as I put in $4,400. I put in 4,400 and then I took out 2,800 same day. You can look at it just like that. So now I got the $2,800. I spent it. I paid my bills. I bought some clothes. I did this. I did that. Now I have nothing. But I do have the equity inside of the loans. So the difference between the collateral and the borrow, that difference, that little 2,000 that's in there, roughly 1,700, that's how much cash that's actually in there that I can pull out right now. So basically, all of these assets are been appreciating over the last 2 months. So my loans have been getting more valuable over the last 2 months specifically. Right. So if you go to CoinMarketCap where we do our research and check on the market, you'll see that these assets here, we have Algo, AVAX, Chainlink, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? These are the exact same assets. And it's the 2nd of January. Just to note this, the market cap is 1.73 trillion. So all of the crypto that we know about is worth $1.73 trillion right now. And this is still new. This is the newest asset class on the planet, the newest asset class on the planet. So for the last 7 days, my Bitcoin's been going up. My Solana's been going up. My Avalanche is down last 7 days, but it's up last 24 hours. And then this is just how you check it. Last 7 days, my Chainlink is up. Where is it? Algorand, come on, y'all down too far. Algorand is up 3% for the last 7 days. So I've made money as the market's been going up. My uptrend loan, which we just went over, is inside of here. The uptrend loans are paying me right now. If the market dips, I'll take money from this side. And remember, you can only borrow or reduce when the liquidation margin is over 10%. You can adjust the account. Now, there is an alternative, which is to cancel out your debt with the collateral. So you can use your collateral to pay off your loan if you wanted to. You could use the collateral. So instead of putting in new money, you can use the money that's sitting in collateral to knock this down some, make you feel better. But that's private banking. The deposit area, just so I can stress this because I was supposed to lead with this, the deposit area is the safe bet. This is the safe bet. You just hit the money here and let it grow. I just used to stack a few dollars here and there. This is the safe bet. And you do have gold and silver on folks' finance. So if you want to invest in some gold and silver, you can start stacking it up on here, moving it to here. Right? All right, that's private banking. Wealth Class 3 takes you to Tiny Man. Tiny Man is the decentralized exchange. This is where you can swap out trade assets privately. No personal information is required. All you need is your Payroll wallet to get in here and get to the money. So real quick, liquidity pools are so important because without the liquidity pools, there is no market. Liquidity providers earn a fee on all trades proportional to their share. So if you put in $10, every time a transaction happens, you get $10 per a cut. Not $10 for you, but you'll get that amount. Let me give you a different example. That wasn't a good one. So I have right here, let's go with P Gold. Y'all been paying attention. Y'all know I just told y'all get you some P Gold, right? So this is P Gold. I have 168 units of P Gold here, and I have 320 units of Algo here. I have $148 total, and since the last transaction, I made 10 cents. I'm averaging 10 cents a day off of just sitting this $148 in the liquidity pool. Every time somebody makes a transaction from Pigo to Algo, I get paid, right? And there's a lot of money in there, so I'm only getting those 10 cents. Like if you look at it again, Pigo has what? A $600,000 market cap or TVL liquidity. This is total value lock. This is the liquidity that's inside of these two assets together. And I only have $148 out of the 600,000. So I'm only earning 10 cents per day off of the transactions that come in or out. But that's just one account. Let's go look at Coop, another one that I highlighted for class. This is one of my first quarter holds, right? So if you're looking to invest for first quarter, this is something that you want to hold. So for having $214 in Coop and Algo, I put in half Coop, half Algo. Now I have 6 cents I'm earning since the last transaction, averaging 8 cents a day. You'll never get this at your bank, just leaving your money there for a day. And this is the liquidity pool. It pays 24/7. All of these are liquidity pools, right? And I only have $900 right here, so it's not a lot. So there's the average right there. $900 has been earning me those cents. That's what's growing this. All of those fees grow this. Now this is the farming. This is the next step. This is how you get paid every day off of your liquidity pool. So you have to have liquidity pool first, and then you can start earning 20% on your money, 7% on your money, 9% on your money, 11% on your money. Then these numbers are real and they beat the bank. This is why there's so much, political commotion about it, because they want to figure out a way to regulate it and control it for their benefit. But we in here. So this is the liquidity pools. NFTs, highlight the NFTs real quick. So those are liquidity pools. That's why we use the liquidity pools, because we get paid off for other people's transactions. There are other platforms where you can use, create, show off your NFTs. This is one of the ones that I actually like to use. It's pretty simple. NFT is simply a non-fungible token, which means it can be one of a kind or it could be many of one collection. You can create a mixtape, for example, and then you can sell your mixtape with this. You can create a book. You can sell your book with this. You can create art and sell art with this. Basically, you upload the picture, the video, and then you're going to decide, what do you want to make? Let's say, because I did do this one. Bam. So we're going to make a picture. Everything has to get confirmed with your wallet too. Just remember that. So now we have that picture. We're going to name it Brain Description 99 Brain. And I'm not going to mint this. I'm just going to give you an example. So that picture, we're going to make 100 copies of that Brain. This is the NFT now, and we're going to sell it. So that's 100 units of that picture that we can now sell. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to my gallery, and I'm going to show you NFTs that I already made. And we go over this in class. If those who want to learn how to make their own NFTs, this is one of the platforms that we use to show you. And it's loading slow. It should hurry up. All right, Algo Gems. You're moving too slow for me today. too slow. Let's try this. Let's try this real quick. I'll keep that wallet. Oh, see, I knew it was something. Something. Get a better connection. Refresh the connection. What's going on? Something's off right here. All right. So since I don't know what's going on, we're just gonna skip this right now. If you're in the class, then you know what's going on. But just not to not let you see anything. Let's make sure we go to something. Matter of fact, these are sold out. Let's go here. The page you tried to load does not exist. The shuffle has been closed. Okay. Let's go to collections because people make collections and then they sell the pieces from the collection. Found one I like. We found one I like. Let's go right here with this. Okay. That's some nice AI art. But let's go, bam. That's an NFT. You make your offer. There's one of one. The creator gets 10% royalties. Another reason why I like NFTs, because the creator gets royalties. All right. So that's the NFTs. And then we'll dig deeper into that later. That's Wealth Class 3. Wealth Class 4 is basically teaching people how to take all of the things that we just went over, intro to DeFi, tokenomics, private banking, and then pay your bills with it. This Wealth Class 4 teaches you how to pay your bills, and then we're going to incorporate building credit with that this year. So that's what Wealth Class 4 is. So if you're already in class, then you probably know and you're ready. If not, you probably want to go to those new classes. But get in the game, like I said, I'm going to drop my Calendly link. So if somebody wants to get with me for class, link will be in the description. All my links will be in the description. And just check out my YouTube support. Follow me, send me a message. I appreciate the support. Newsletter coming soon. You can find out the rest of the information if you're following me. All right. I'm out.